Hello, my battalion and viewers. I'm the Knight of Arcane, and today we'll be looking at the Kanto Gym Leader type swaps, as voted on by Patreon. Continuing on, of course, we're going into Surge and Erika, and they came out pretty fine, though I really do like how Erika came out. So, let's see the swapped Gym Leader, shall we? The Gym Leader of Cerulean Cove fought in the war for Kanto in its naval forces. Surge was tough and disciplined, and able to make good decisions while under fire, earning him the rank of captain. During the war, his ship was hit, causing it to sink. But Surge stayed after making sure the rest of his crew was evacuated, willing to go down with the ship. It was water-type Pokemon, like his partner Mizuchu, that saved his life that day, helping him get to shore and then back home, these Pokemon becoming his later gym team. Captain Surge settled back down in his home city after the war, and made the water-type gym, testing the might of all trainers in drills and obstacles similar to the ones done in basic training. Surge may be a tough guy, but his Pokemon taught him a valuable lesson, and he wants to make sure every trainer learns it in a less dangerous way. There was an original idea to make him be a psychic type gym leader in this, since he was a military lieutenant, and psychic we can make him probably like a hippie, but I decided I still wanted to work a little bit with the military aspect, and looked at the other two branches. Could have done flying, as a nod to like aviation, but I decided on water, partially because Vermilion City, has the SS Anne, and, just all that water around it anyway. And you can get some good captain-y looks done. I tried to look at more historically accurate naval outfits, but I decided in the end something a little more mix and match of parts. That maybe some people could even say it has a little bit of pirate influence in it too. While never actually looked at them, I did think about just the Marines in One Piece, because a lot of their higher ranks have the giant coats sometimes. Again, I didn't really look at them when doing this, but some people could look at it and see that I probably thought of that. Obviously, there's probably markings that need to be put down if he was an actual captain, but maybe because he's, retired, a veteran and all that, his outfit for the gym can't actually have it, so he just does something that, has that look, though. I did go for the hair and skin tone he had in the anime. Kinda thought it worked really well. Plus also, either because of just working on a ship, probably stuff a couple times in the sun, and then also just being water type in general, I would think he would have some form of tan. And then stuck with more of blues, navy blues sort of thing in the main part of the outfit colors. And then used red and gold as a good secondary because it fits well. Honestly, also the fact that I really wanted just to draw him in one of those naval caps like I did is definitely part of the reason why we went with a water type gym leader. Though also for some reason looking at him, he makes me think of Fulbright from the Ace Attorney series. There's probably someone else he also makes me think of, maybe a little bit Johnny Bravo, but that's only because of the blonde hair and the sunglasses. Maybe there is actually a One Piece character that also makes me think of. But yeah, kept the war thing, but made him be shipwrecked pretty much, and saved by water type Pokemon. Including a different version of a Pikachu evolution we'll see in a different video. But yeah, Captain Surge here. He looks good and ready to serve. This weekly video was voted on by the patrons over on Patreon, who, starting at $3 a month, can vote on monthly and weekly art polls like this one, get early access to content, and get monthly art rewards starting with character headshots. So if you can, head over to Patreon to become a patron today. Every little bit helps. Anyways, now back to the video. Fuchsia Town used to be about tradition and culture, before becoming a city of industry and capitalistic design. There was a split in the city, between those stuck in the past and those stuck in the future. But gym leader Erika wanted to live in the moment. Breaking free from the traditional views of her family, but wanting the freedom of expression not found in the industrial ways, Erika found other youths like her, forming a group and deciding to do something to bring both sides together and break free from their own bonds. Tags, graffiti, and street art started to pop up, both sides appalled, but over time, they came to understand the art, and a new future city was able to be formed. Now, Erika runs the Fuchsia City Gym. It might just look like some warehouse covered in graffiti, but inside are some of the toughest poison-type trainers in Kanto. And if you impress this gang, then Erika will come out and challenge you. Her Tangled though, is a tough mon to beat. So stock up on your antidotes before the battle. Then the only thing that would be sick are your moves in the battle. I pretty much immediately had an idea with Erika. Turning her into like some sort of street artist with like a hoodie even though it's not up, the mask for Breather, a sort of kind of punk look. I was probably partially inspired by like the artist in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but I thought this would be something cool to do since for most of the games she's just wearing like, you know, a traditional kimono outfit. I know in the anime we see her in something else, but I want to do almost something, I don't know if it would be considered like opposite, but at least something unique also to do. Honestly, technically, Erika could already be a poison type gym leader, since she has Vileplume, I think she also has Bloom, and she has Victory Bell, who are grass poison types, and even sometimes she has Venusaur. And while in the lore could say something about a version of Vileplume that's just poison, I decided that in the lore Tangela will have like a poison version, since she has Tangela a lot in also her team. There was some parts of like the pose and outfit, at least for like the top half, I was trying to figure out. I did go for kind of more basic just standing pose in the end, but I still need to do more dynamic looking ones. And I think there was a moment where I was probably thinking maybe some just wraps around her chest, which could work, but I, in the end, went with a hoodie that has like a poison dripping design on it. I do think also like a tank top with a hood could have also worked, like what Vi has in Arcane for a bit. I did also have some struggle with the hair. I do think I could have also gone maybe a little more like punk rock with the hair, and that could have been cool. Maybe with like the ends tips being more like a pink color, or maybe even a teal, just something, you know, that screams poison. But in the end, decided just to do a backwards cap, which does work because it helps keep it a little more like, I don't know, street level. Not too flashy, not too out there. And I also do like her pants with like the little, I don't know, it's supposed to be another poison detail on it with like the pink on the black. And just for some reason gave her shoes that didn't match colors wise, one green, one pink. I also did change her eye color to make it pink also instead of like the brownish gray color, just for a little more variety with it, and you know, do some more changes. She does also have some spray cans And the pants were originally going to be like almost baggier, but I think how baggy they came out to be is a lot better. Works really well. I think this Erika redesign is sick, and can easily see a poison type gym leader like this in the future. And I hope you enjoy it too. And that was round 2 of our Pokemon Kanto Gym Leaders type swaps. Erika is my favorite of the two, and I think Surge does look good, and he looks believable as a water type gym leader we could possibly see. But let me know what you think of them in the comments below. And if you want to see round 3 sooner, make sure to join our Patreon and vote for your choice. These redesigns have been a fun challenge, and can't wait to do more. And if you liked what you saw, then leave a like, and subscribe to join our growing little Arcane town, to be in the know for future videos, updates, and events. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Later!